Will we beat this thing? Who knows?
Whoa!
Water bottle on my armrest. Gonna throw me the heck off. Hey, here they are.
Yeah.
Why are you still here? You should know the answer to that. I think I can get inside. Even through all this, I'm gonna phase through the thorns. You can't! From this distance, you'll be torn apart.
Torn apart, not thorn apart.
I'm making a pun. Let me roll with it.
Oh.
I'll make it, Ibn. I'm probably the only one in the Coven who can. But I don't know what it'll cost me. We have no other choice. We're running out of time. And when you do, how do you plan to stop Eldra? With all your strength gone. This is why I wanted you to leave. If you don't leave, if you get hurt when I'm not around, you know what could happen. Well, we won't have to worry about that. Because you'll get through, and you're going to stop her. Be careful, Bax.
Oh, but where did Eben go?
This will be hard to believe, but the year before Rook and Nell came to Ikenfell, Safina and I were best friends.
You're right. That is hard to believe.
It's true. They were glued together, always getting into mischief.
She never told us.
Safina never told us is a common theme these days.
Do you remember how we got into the Snatcher's lair?
The passage through the unseen.
In your family storage unit.
Wait, you never explained that. Why was the passage there?
Because I'm the one who created it. Halfway through the year, Saf's wand was stolen by the Snatcher. She was devastated and wanted it back more than anything. We located his den, but couldn't find a way to reach it.
She told me about losing her wand, but not how she got it back. Foolishly, I looked into blood magic using the old family books. Impressing her was my only concern. I was able to concoct a terrible spell. It could create a passage to otherwise unreachable places.
But it was blood magic.
I made the spell, but it was Saf who cast it. Blood magic is banned for a reason. The unseen is a vast, empty place, devoid of light. What few creatures live there are terrible beyond words.
Saf told me about them. But I didn't believe her until we saw one for ourselves.
We retrieved Saf's wand. But when we were returning, we were attacked by the creature. We weren't prepared, and it took us by surprise.
Ima?
Are you sure? Oh, does she look like a monster?
Maybe she's got, scarring or,
Because, yeah, you can remove the spell. Ema specializes in
Painting
artistry
magic.
and
Yeah. So it's
illusion.
she's probably got an illusion on her.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. You can remove the spell. Oh, Purdy. Yeah, terrible scarring.
Lost eye.
Mm-hmm. We barely made it out in time, but I was hurt. Badly. My family came to the school and I was healed. But they were furious. Daughter of the noblest family in the north, dabbling in dark magic. I'm so sorry. I was pulled from school. I didn't return until halfway through next year. My family covered up the event, and my scars. Ema's the best cosmetic witch around, so I asked Zir for help. It was like nothing happened. Except when I returned, Saf had already made new friends.
Elle and I.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe it. She was up to the same mischief, dragging you two into trouble. We were so distant after that, and she never approached me about it.
What a shit.
I don't think she knows how bad I was hurt. She never asked. We never thought to. It's okay. It wasn't all Saf's fault. I got myself into this mess. But the Raven would die of old age before I let her get anyone else hurt.
You spent so much time trying to ruin our plans. I guess it never occurred to me why.
I have nightmares now. The creature, that moment, it comes for me in my dreams. It haunts me. If there was any other choice, I would never go back. But now it's our only way into the spell tower. I can open another passage. That is an extremely dangerous idea. It is. I'm all for it. This time you're not going alone. You got us. Huh? The earthquakes are becoming more frequent. This is our best chance. Count me in. Okay, let's do it. But inside, we stick together. All right, everybody stand back. Brace yourselves. This one will be a bit bigger. You're amazing. Let's go. And this time, nobody gets hurt. Uh-oh.
Oh, she wanted the Book of Potions.
Did we find the Book of Potions in the stack?
Nope.
No.
It's okay.
Oh wait, was that a memory crystal we never received?
What? Oh. This is the one where we couldn't get into the walkway because it was blocked. Remember?
Nah.
Yeah, for some reason
there's
there's
a treasure
boxes
chest.
there.
Oh, go down, go down. Go on to that part of the grass.
Well, we've been down here.
Oh.
But that doesn't get us up. Yeah. I don't know if there's a bypass for the boxes, and also, I don't care.
I think there might be a way for us to get down, though. Why don't you try... See those trees?
Yeah?
Go to that tree spot.
Over here?
No, or go down by the other tree. The tree's covering up the path. No?
Nope.
Okay. Other tree? No.
Ah.
See? It's a path. What did I tell you? Hidden. Hidden.
I just assumed the boxes would disappear after a certain point in the game, and then we get to this area. But yeah, it really is just kind of an odd bonus spot.
But it has a memory.
This is fact.
And memories are lore. And I desireth all the lore. And treasure chest. The sunset. Oh look, it's Eldra and Everly. Efig, sorry I'm a bit late.
That's all right, love. It's very relaxing out here. The new orchard is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I told you Sigbert was good. He's an old friend. Quiet, but a genius when it comes to anything that grows.
Still, you didn't have to hire a groundskeeper behind my back.
Oh, yes I did. You'd have never done it. You've been putting it off for years.
I know, it's just...
The school looks great, Bowed. You've done a wonderful job here.
But you're overworked.
Even you need some free time now and then.
You're right. But maybe I should just inspect.
Nope. My ulterior motive was giving you more time to spend with me. Which is why I set up a nice date here today.
Of course. I'm sorry, I haven't been giving you much time lately.
It's okay. You're lucky I like you. Now relax. Try this new tea recipe I made for you.
Oh, it's delicious.
Thank you, love.
There you go.
There we go.
Yay, I was right. Now, time to go in the hole. She just falls in.
It does bug me that all these other professors are just hanging out outside.
Oh, look at Purdy. Or Petronella. No, it's Purdy is the one with
the... Rule number one for me with games, never have
characters with similar sounding names or the same starting consonant.
Yeah. Yeah. What? It's two. P-E.
Petronella.
And there's an R and a T. Yeah, it's
and they both end in A's.
P-E-T-R-P-E-R-T. Sometimes I really feel like you could have condensed this cast a little bit. Like, I feel like Rook and Ema could have been the same character. To some degree.
Well, it'd be nice to have an older teacher character.
Yeah, but it could have totally been Rook.
But then you have the two best friends.
But, like...
The old best friend. I have a feeling that Gilda's kind of the odd one out.
Yeah, Gilda's kind of no one, which sucks. Like, as soon as you recruit her...
Gilda was one of the first boss battles, and
yeah, she showed up twice, and it's like...
Also crushes on Merit, but Merit and Perticia might have something now.
Yeah, it seems like Merit and Perticia have a lot more, like, potentially gonna go on. Whereas Gilda's just like... That's... I don't know.
But in any case... It's okay, Purdy. Breathe. We're here with you. Oh, okay. It's coming. I can't. It's okay, Purdy. You're not alone. We're here with you.
All of us.
We've got this.
It's got kind of a dark fold look to it.
Yeah, it's energy and I just... No, I can help. Let's do this. Ooh, it's just a... Is it an extension of the Dark Claw? Seeker.
The way it animates is uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a delayed fade, or it has...
An after image.
Yeah. After image is a good way to put it.
There we go. What do you have to steal? Your loot? Oh, it's just money.
Well, there was also a demon eye, right?
Yeah, but like that's just a buff item. Like it's good.
But in all of this, I think this game has just pretty much solidified Safina as utterly terrible and self-centered.
Yeah.
Because convinced Purdy to lead her to the Shadow Realm.
I feel like she had good intentions, but was not a good person. It's a weird personality type thinking about that. The concept of somebody that does bad things for good ends.
But at that time, it was just mischief. It wasn't the saving the world bit.
Yeah, but it's like... I've thought about this sometimes with, like, Dungeons
Oh,
and...
that's interesting. One trap has been placed. So it just happened to be the one underneath Merit.
Yeah. Let me get rid of those. I've thought about this sometimes with Dungeons and Dragons. Alignment systems. I've always found alignment systems to be quite boring, because it doesn't really capture the core essence of a person. To any capacity.
The whole chaotic versus lawful.
Yeah, because, like, it rarely actually is a proper descriptor of a person's personality. What box you put into them, or you put them into.
I'd also say it's also circumstantial. When it comes to chaos and law.
Yeah.
Because I, for the most part, tend to be a very, very, very lawful person. In most respects. But when it comes to... I suppose you tend to be a little bit more chaotic, but only, say, in games or in play. Do you understand what I mean?
Well...
And even I can be too. But once again, that's in a very particular circumstance. And in part, it might be in a circumstance where there wouldn't be consequences. And I think that's the thing too, that in D&D, does chaotic mean that you do things in spite of law and order?
Maybe.
But in D&D, it would be like people going out and, stealing from the town guards or entering rooms and places that they shouldn't.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of somebody that is, like, objectively a bad person that has
Oh, you mean
other
for the good and evil scale?
Kind of, but it's not... I'm not talking about the, like, I'm going to murder this... I'm going to set fire to this orphanage because it'll save the world somehow. It's like, how many stories have we ever seen where a character is objectively bad and they're always trying to do the right thing?
I think it really depends on the means by which they're trying to get there.
I guess the immediate thing that I'm thinking of is that shitty game we were watching the video on yesterday, The Mystery of the Druids. Remember how that detective was an awful guy, poisoned a homeless person?
At every turn.
But he saved the world in the end.
girlfriend.
Yeah. But he saved the world in the end. And it's like, there's gotta be room for that personality type somewhere in media, and I don't see it very often, but the idea of somebody that is, like, really, truly a bad person, but they want what's best for people. And I realize that that's incredibly hard to reconcile, and so that kind of personality type usually just ends up as the villain.
Do you think you see that less than the person who really tries to do good but accidentally does evil?
Well, because I think it's easier to do the path to evil is paved with good intentions, whereas the path to good is paved with bad intentions. Like, you can't really pull that off. The only thing I could maybe think of would be, like, Snape in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Where he was just an absolute terrible dude to Harry for, like, almost all the series.
To the point where everyone thought he really was
evil. But, in reality, he was kind of mixture of sleeper agent and, truly cared about people. But...
yeah, I think the closest example would be the sleeper agents or the...
yeah, but even then, like, there's gotta be a adventuring... there's gotta be somebody else. I don't know. Somebody in the comments will probably have examples.
Well, what about the roving characters where they always go to towns, people always pick a fight with them, they get beat up, there's a monster or something that they have to have slain, and... actually, what it reminds me of is, remember in The Witcher?
Mm-hmm.
When there was that thing with the tree and the witches?
Oh, yeah.
That was one of those ambiguous situations.
Kind of. That's ambiguous. But I was thinking, I guess an easy example I can think of is the ideal Lex Luthor in my head. Because I've told you about why Lex Luthor...
oh, yeah.
That's a podcast idea.
How Lex Luthor could be an understandable villain in that he doesn't want Superman to govern humans.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why he's seeking at every turn to... what was it? Fashion various forms of kryptonite and...
yeah, because
be in direct opposition to him.
In my head...
a champion for humans.
Lex Luthor... and some media portrays this, some media doesn't, but... I've heard in certain incarnations of Lex Luthor, he believes in self-determination of humans. That humans should be in charge of their own fate. They need to determine that. And so to have Superman there, it's an affront to everything that is human, because nothing against Superman, but, like, you can't have this person just come in and save everybody all the time. People have to be fallible. They have to make mistakes, and they have to suffer consequences and learn from them. And obviously, maybe there's a couple of situations where it's like, okay, fine, let Superman come in. But he was doing everything from common criminals to, like, a lot of social stuff, and it's like, but we need to learn to survive, because if somebody is always there to just lift you up, do you ever learn?
The problem with Lex Luthor is, didn't he end up hurting a lot of people?
Well, yeah, and so the problem is Lex Luthor just ends up turning into a boring villain, because to write him as that complex of a character is meaningless, and it's easier to just make him kind of the mustache twirling.
I don't think in this situation, going back to this, I don't know if Saf, because all of this with Purdy happened probably before there was the inkling of the special crystal.
Yeah.
Unless Percy was there at the start when they were
dealing with blood magic.
I mean, she could have touched it, but even then, I think Safu's just being a shit, and she's just trying to do good things, because ultimately, at her core, she's a good character. She just... The path to evil is paved with good intentions.
But wasn't she bullying Gilda? And
yeah.
there...
No, it's true.
She was...
I don't know.
We'll see.
Let's keep going.
I mean, ultimately, we won't know until we find Saf, if Saf even exists anymore. But
We did it. It's over. Thank you. Thanks for letting us help you. I know it wasn't easy. Articia cries.
oh, and everyone hugs her. Oh.
All right. We're not finished. Sorry. All right. We're not finished yet. Let's leave this dark place.
Get off your phone.
I just wanted to check something.
We have a school to save.
Yeah.
This was kind of a non-area. Like, I appreciate that it was this, like, big thing haunting Preticia, but...
I thought this was supposed to be the uber spooky realm.
Yeah! And it was just a hand with, like, zero explanation of what it was, and we're here.
Oh, hey, little flame person. Oh, no. What's going on?
Huh.
What's that rift? Is that something extra?
If this isn't stopped, magic folk like me will lose control. But I believe in you.
Uh-oh. Why is... Ooh, dragon eggs. What are those for?
Raises power by 8 for 3 turns.
A
It's okay.
Leviathan egg. Phoenix egg.
Okay, I guess the ghost cookies are actually kind of good.
Yeah, why did you get rid of our ghost cookies?
Because I'm not going to use them. Well, let's
so,
go.
did you want to use the Traveler Oak to
Yeah,
see
we'll
where
go
that other rift
There's
is?
2 more Traveler Oaks, apparently. What the hey? Gosh, maybe we won't finish this tonight. That's a terrifying thought.
What is that rift?
I don't know.
Why did it show it to us?
Yeah, why bother? I guess raising the stakes, but... Cool. Okay. Why not? Maybe the remaining oaks are like post-game. Or like the very end.
Mm-hmm. Or in some kind of weird dream realm.
Yeah, who knows. Or I somehow missed them. But no, I wanted to look up to see if there's a way to, like, read DC Comics online. Like the Marvel Online archives.
We finally made it. Eldra is probably on the top floor. We must hurry. Then what are we waiting for?
You pet the cat. Meow.
I am going to quickly change party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, they even changed out.
I'm going to bring Gilda
Party's
along
eye.
for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. I just wanted to hear her theme song for a little while. Assuming it plays. I hope it does.
Wait, you just don't have any equipment on them? I would have enough equipment for all your characters just in
I
case
have
they
it-
have the Uber battle with all the characters. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You never know when that happens in a game. Or when the party splits and suddenly you have to have 3 and 3.
We're right at the end, though. And honestly, I've got the instant win button, so if we get to that point, then oh well.
The instant win without gear?
Yeah. Sure, no honor, but I don't have honor.
Alright.
I sold my honor years ago. Are you kidding me?
What?
Music didn't change. Gilda has a theme song.
No.
Ah!
Eh?
I really wanted to hear her theme song again. Well, it's fine. I own the soundtrack, so it's not that big of a deal. I just, you know, I was sincerely hoping that it would change the theme song based on who's in the lead. Well, we've heard that battle theme so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We don't need Rook. Do we?
It depends on if you want to steal stuff, but I suppose you might want to have another character. Anyone else you want to try Purdy?
Yeah, let's bring Purdy along. She actually had character progression. I still feel like...
And I suppose there were some interesting moves, right?
I honestly forget what her moves were.